Thrifty BG back at you again. I know I haven't put out a lot of videos, but I've heard a lot about making this like golden honey thing where you put turmeric, ginger, cayenne pepper, black pepper, or you can use the blend of peppers and the honey into one with honey. I measured it and into the jar so I didn't have to waste my cup. I'll have to rinse this off because I use this in all this. I put a little more than a cup in this because I add other ingredients other than these. I add pink Himalayan salt, cinnamon, clove, and now I found this lion's mane mushroom, and I put that in this, like a heaping teaspoon of each one of these. Well, maybe not the salt, because they also have health benefits too. And I really don't want to have like 1,000 cups of tea a day. So if I put it all into one thing, it actually helps me out. I try to do it now twice a day, but I do it at least once a day. And I use a wooden spoon because you're not supposed to use a metal spoon with honey and certain other things. When they use the mushroom thing, they usually use a little wooden spoon. And I have these cute little wooden spoons I found for my mushroom tea. And I just put it in there and leave it in there because that's what I'm using for it. And I did like a heaping teaspoon. Not like 2 teaspoons, but a heaping tablespoon. This is like a little more than 2 teaspoons of everything in there, except for the black pepper, about a teaspoon. The cayenne pepper is a level teaspoon. And the salt, I did a level teaspoon. Everything else was heaping teaspoons of everything. And I make the paste. And I've been doing pretty well with not getting sick all winter long. Today is the first time I got like a tickle in my throat. So I made the last of it this morning. I finished the last of it this morning. So I made a new batch today. And I figured I'd tell you my way of making this honey paste for tea and adding what I'd like into it. I don't think you have to just do what this is. I think you can add other things in with it to make it your own so that you can have other health benefits with it, because cinnamon has health benefits with sugar and pain relief. Cayenne, another kind. The clove has inflammation boosting abilities. Salt is really good when you are sick and it helps you. And with putting a teaspoon in something like this, you're not going to get a whole teaspoon when you take a teaspoon of this and put it in your coffee. Your coffee mug to make yourself a tea. And I added the lion's mane because I just found it at, Marshall's for, believe it or not, a really ridiculous, there it is, like $9.99 at Marshall's. Maybe if you go to your Marshall's, you might be able to find one. That's not that expensive for that. So I figured I'd try it and see how it does. And making a cup of it. I don't use metal spoons anymore when it comes to making things like this. I generally have a few wooden spoons and I use them. I found the wooden spoons, believe it or not, at an Asian store. So you can't always find wooden spoons at regular stores. You have to kind of like go to a specialty shop to find them. So the wooden spoons that I use, I found at specialty shops. So that's what I've been using. And that's what I've been doing to stay healthy. Hopefully, whatever I'm getting the little tickle in the back of my throat and my back feeling funny, maybe it'll go away with this. I'll be happy if it does. I'll make a cup of tea later. Thrifty BG out.